By 2037, the population of Adelaide is forecast to increase by 400,000 people. If there are no cars, where can this growth be directed to where it will both contribute to economic development and inflict the least environmental damage? Stretching the development out to the edges will only increase the ecological footprint, but recoiling the people back into the city could shrink back the environmental damage caused by this influx of people. Although currently the city is an unattractive home to many people, with the extinction of cars, hundreds of residential garages would provide spaces for these services to be integrated into a sustainable development. The private garages of residential complexes could be reclaimed by the city to serve dual purposes. Partially opening up the ground floor of these domains to the public is a recoil of 19th century living. By inserting daily services such as food and energy supply onto the street, a self-sufficient answer to above shopfront dwellings of 19th century Adelaide is achieved. If services are retrofitted into car parks according to their frequency of use, daily, weekly and sometimes places, then residential activity is recoiled to within walking distance of these residential complexes. This would result in pockets of the city becoming self-sufficient, with all activity confined to within a diameter of walking distance. Activities used on a daily basis can be further broken down into three categories: private, semi-public, and public. For this hypothesis to be implemented, we propose three different complexes to act as catalyst sites. Pistrina Lane is our private complex. It is only accessible to residents, so it could be retrofitted into family spaces. Beauty Lane is our semi-public complex. It is back from the street but accessible to the public, so it could be retrofitted into community spaces. The historic East End Markets is our public site. It is readily accessible from East Terrace, so it could be retrofitted into commercial spaces. These services can be integrated into the catalyst sites through a number of combinations. By recoiling the development growth back into the CBD, by recoiling back to a historical way of living, and by recoiling essential services into extinct car infrastructure, people will choose to live in these more sustainable environments. If this hypothesis is carried out across the CBD, Adelaide City will become self-sufficient, one garage at a time.